Honor. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is underway, and wow, it is already playing out like an absolute blockbuster movie. We're talking an unprecedented, truly cinematic start to this newly expanded global tournament. The entire landscape of international football is literally shifting right before our eyes. So, we're going to break down exactly what's gone down up to June 16th, looking at the chaos, the firsts, and the expansion setting the tone for this whole new era. To really wrap our heads around the sheer scale of what we're watching, we got to start with this number, 48. For the first time ever, 48 teams have entered the tournament. This massive jump from the traditional 32, it's completely ripped up the script. It opens the door for brand new nations, wildly different styles of play, and completely unpredictable matchups. And because of that massive influx of teams, we're looking at a staggering 104 total matches on the schedule. The pacing here is just relentless. It's a true football marathon, pushing squad depths to the absolute limit. Honestly, the sheer volume of games means the action literally never stops.
Capping off this crazy rapid-fire opening sequence, we have 3 host nations sharing the global stage. This unprecedented geographical spread across North America is giving us a massive, diverse canvas for all this drama to unfold.
Okay, let's dive right into this. We're only a few days in, and the madness is already dominating the headlines. So, what's actually happened so far? Section 1, the history makers, records tumbling early in the tournament. We start at the legendary Estadio Azteca. Mexico's Julián Quiñones etched his name into history forever, scoring the very first goal of this 48-team era in the 9th minute against South Africa. But Mexico wasn't done making headlines. We also saw the debut of 17-year-old sensation Gilberto Mora. At exactly 17 years and 240 days old, Mora became the 6th youngest player to ever step onto a World Cup pitch. And this brilliantly illustrates the explosive energy these host nations are bringing. The USA stepped up and secured a massive 4-1 victory over Paraguay. By doing that, the Americans scored 4 goals in a single World Cup match for the very first time in their entire history. A huge piece of that historic U.S. win belongs to Folarin Balogun. He pulled off something truly incredible, becoming the first American player since way back in 1930 to score a World Cup brace. Yep, 2 goals in a single game. I mean, talk about an absolute dream debut in this tournament. Section 2, red cards and crazy rules. FIFA's strict new regulations in action. That brings us to this staggering number, 3. 3 straight red cards were handed out in a superheated Group A opener between Mexico and South Africa. Citola, Zwane, and Montes were all sent off, making it the most red cards ever issued in an opening match. Just a fiercely contested, bruising start. So the crucial point here is how FIFA is responding with some bizarrely strict rules. Take a look at this. The mouth covering red. If a player covers their mouth while confronting an official or opponent, to hide what they're saying from lip readers, it is an automatic red card. No warnings. FIFA is absolutely not playing around this year. They're also going after the pace of the game with the 10-second sub rule. If a substituted player takes more than 10 seconds to leave the pitch, their replacement has to wait 1 full minute before coming on. It's a massive structural change designed to just completely eliminate time wasting.
Section 3, the need for speed. Lightning-fast goals setting the pace.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer density of early strikes across these matchups. Germany's Felix Amicha struck in the 6th minute against Curaçao, but look at that 7th minute. It's been an absolute flurry. We had New Zealand's Elijah Just, Sweden's Yasin Ayari, and an own goal giving the U.S. an early lead over Paraguay, all happening right at the 7-minute mark.
And the speed isn't just from the starting whistle either. Look at Canada's Style Larin. He comes off the bench and finds the back of the net a mere 121 seconds later. That lightning-fast strike was huge, securing Canada's first ever World Cup point in a draw against Bosnia.
Section 4, underdogs and non-winners. Giant slings and unexpected struggles.
Let's move on and see how this builds, because the contrast here is stunning. On the left, the little guys are stepping up. Curaçao, literally the smallest nation by population to ever qualify, scored their first ever World Cup goal against Germany. Cape Verde held heavyweight Spain to a 0-0 draw. But on the right, traditional powerhouses like Brazil, the Netherlands, and Spain are stumbling, all held to really surprising early draws. And all that early turbulence leads us right to this massive number, 24.
As of June 16th, exactly half of this expanded field, 24 teams, are still desperately searching for their very first win of the tournament. The competition is proving to be insanely fierce.
Section 5. The strange and controversial. Off-pitch weirdness dominating the headlines. These off-field events have been incredibly weird, to say the least, but we're just reporting the facts exactly as they've unfolded. First, during the draw ceremony, the first ever FIFA Peace Prize was awarded to U.S. President Donald Trump. Then, an actual true crime mystery in Tijuana. A rotting body was discovered in a car trunk right across from the Iranian team's training camp. And looking ahead to the final, FIFA is organizing a Super Bowl-style halftime show curated by Chris Martin, featuring Madonna, Shakira, and BTS.
But bringing it right back to the football, the action is really just getting started. Groups I through L are kicking off right now, so we're not to see the campaigns begin for some major heavyweights, Argentina, England, and France. The stage is completely set.
Which leaves us with the ultimate question. After all the chaos, the firsts, the giant slayings, and the crazy new rules of this expanded era, who is your pick to take it all? I want you to drop your tournament winner predictions down in the comments, and hey, make sure you subscribe to The Explainer so you never miss out on our structured updates as we keep tracking this historic World Cup. Catch you at the next kickoff.